It's 8 in the evening. You sit down. Tonight, you're actually going to do the work. The workout, the course, the side project, the book. You've been telling yourself all day. And you pick up your phone just for a second. Just to check one thing. And then you look up and it's 11 o'clock. And the day is over. And nothing happened. Here's the part that really costs you. You don't just lose the evening. You lose a little more trust in yourself. Because now you have proof. Again, that you say things and don't do them. I wanted to tell you something honest before we start. This happens to me. Some days I sit down to do my routine and I end up watching YouTube instead. Not for 5 minutes, for an hour or more. So I'm not here as the guy who beat his phone. I'm the guy who kept losing to it. And finally, stopped trying to win the fight the way everybody tells you to. Because the advice is always the same. It's be more disciplined. Have more willpower. Just put it down. The whole advice is useless. And in a second, I will show you exactly why it can't work. But here is what we are doing instead. We're not going to use willpower at all. We're going to take the one weapon those apps use on you every single night and point it back at them. It's not motivation and it's not willpower. It's distance. That's the whole thing. 3 moves. The third one is what makes the first 2 stick. So stay with me for that. Now, why willpower is the wrong weapon? Think about what you're actually up against. There are teams of extremely smart, extremely well-paid people whose full-time job is to keep you on that screen for 1 more minute. They test everything. Colors, timing, the exact moment the next video starts. They've been running that experiment on millions of people for years. And on your side, there is you. At the end of a long day, tired, and you're supposed to beat all of them just by deciding so? That's not a discipline problem. That's a matchup problem. And notice when it happens. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is when your willpower is at its lowest. And your phone is at its strongest. You're bringing your weakest thing to the fight at the worst possible hour. So here's what's actually going on. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Every evening, you're not choosing between your goal and your phone. You think you are. You're not. You're choosing between the thing that is close and the thing that is far. And the close thing wins. Almost every time. Does not matter how much you want the other one. One thing is not what decides it. See, your phone is in your hand. Your book is upstairs. Your gym bag is in the car. The course is behind a login. You forgot its password. Now I want you to imagine what wins. 0 seconds or 4 minutes? See, that's the whole competition. And you already know who wins. So we are not going to fix your character. We are going to fix the distance. Move 1. Add 20 seconds. Not delete the app. You don't need a 30-day detox where you become a monk. Those all fail. And I'll show you exactly why in just a minute. Here's the thing. Just put about 20 seconds between you and the thing that eats your evening. 20 seconds. Or about 20 feet. Same thing, just far enough that you have to stand up. So, phone in another room during your block. Not face down on the desk. Another room. Leave the charger in the kitchen. So the phone sleeps there. Log out of the app. So it asks for password. take it off the home screen. So you have to search for it. And here is why something that small actually works. The reach for your phone is not a decision. Nobody decides to scroll for 3 hours. Your hand moves before your brain shows up. It's automatic. 20 seconds breaks that automatic part. It doesn't stop you from using your phone, of course. You can still walk over there and get it, and that's completely fine. But now there's a gap, and inside that gap, you turn back into a person who is choosing instead of a person who is reaching. And a person who is choosing usually chooses different. Now, run it in reverse for the thing you actually want. So, take 20 seconds off the good habit. Book open on the couch, not on the shelf. Course already open in a tub. Gym clothes out, where you'll trip over them. Guitar on the stand, not in the case. That's the whole move. 20 seconds onto the wrong thing, 20 seconds off the right thing. You just flipped which one is closer, and the closer one wins by default. I do this in my office with tea. There is a thermos besides my desk. I don't build discipline around drinking tea. I just made tea the closest thing in the room. Now, it happens every day, and I never think about it once. Distance beats discipline every time, okay? If you only did move one, your evenings would already look different. But I told you the detox stuff fails. And this next part is the real reason. People go straight back to scrolling after 3 good days. Move 2. You can't remove a behavior. You can only replace it. Here's what almost everybody misses. The phone is not the problem. The moment is the problem. There is a specific moment in your day when you reach for it. And for most people, it's the same moment every single time. Now I want you to imagine you finish work and you're not tired enough to sleep, but you're too tired to start anything. Or you sit down on the couch and there is a hole in the evening with nothing scheduled on it. That moment shows up, whether the phone is there or not. So if you delete the app and leave that moment empty, you're just sitting in an uncomfortable gap with nothing in it. And in about 3 days, you reinstall. Not because you're weak, because you never gave the moment anything to be. That's why detoxes fail. They remove, they don't replace. So before you take something away, decide what goes in its place. And be specific, because vague does not survive that moment. Not, I will read more. That's nothing. That's a wish. It is, at 8:30 on the couch, I read 1 page of the book that is already sitting on the couch. 1 page. Small enough that the tired version of you can't argue with it. You're trying to give the moment somewhere to go. That's exactly what the workout clothes do for me. In the morning, my chain is clothed, then I exercise, then moving my joints, then breathing. But the clothes are the whole thing. The clothes fill the moment where I would otherwise drift off somewhere else. Once they're on, I'm not deciding anymore, I'm just going. So find your moment. Write down 2 things: when it happens and what goes there instead. Not a plan for your whole life. 1 moment, 1 replacement. Now the third one. This is the one that holds the other 2 together. And honestly, it's the shift that changed how I look at all of this. So, move 3. Design the room once instead of deciding 100 times. See, you get a limited number of good decisions in a day. That's just true. And by evening, most of them are gone. Work took them. People took them. The day took them. So a plan that needs you to make the right call at 9 p.m. is a plan that depends on the most drained version of you. That plan is going to lose. And you're going to keep thinking it's about you. But the room doesn't get tired. Whatever you sit up in that room keeps deciding all night, every night, for free. But if you fix it once, you do it one time, it keeps working while you're not even thinking about it. And that's the flip I want you to make. So stop asking, how do I get myself to do this? Instead, start asking, how do I set up this room so it happens without me? And you already know this works because it's working right now. Look at where you always end up. You always end up on the couch with the phone because the couch is comfortable and the phone is right there. The room is working perfectly well. It's just working for somebody else's goal. So take it back. Take your room back. Here's the only homework from this video. Walk into the room where you lose your evenings. Just that one room, not the whole house. And change 3 things. One thing that goes further away, one thing that comes closer, and one thing that gets an obvious place to sit. So the moment has somewhere to go. That's 5 minutes of work, one time, okay? And it will do more for you than a year of promising yourself that you'll be better. And if you want help writing that down properly, I made a free 1-page template. And it's the first link in the description. The part that matters for this video is the when and where line. So for each habit, you write the exact moment and the exact place it happens. So you don't say read more, not work out more. You put the moment and the place because that's the thing that actually decides whether it happens. There's also a spot for the small version of each habit. So the tired version of you still has something it can do. It's free. It came out of the same thinking behind the tracker I built, the one with hundreds of cells and 5-star reviews, but you don't need any of that. Start with the free one. So 3 moves. 20 seconds onto the thing that eats your evening, 20 seconds off the thing that you want. Replace the moment. Don't just delete that, because the moment is what's really pulling you. And design the room once so you're not making that decision 100 more times. Okay? Hey, listen, if you've been calling yourself lazy about this, drop it. Please drop it. You've been standing in a room built to beat you. You've been holding the one tool that doesn't work at the exact hour of the day when you have the list of it. It's not you, it's the room. So go change 3 things tonight, not tomorrow, tonight, before you forget. And tell me in the comments which room you're fixing and the one thing you're moving further away. I actually want to know because I'm still moving things around in mine. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.